Now, as a prime example of a big band who didn't quite get in that chart at the right time, but I'm sure these going to climb pretty soon. It's Go Fiasco, Master Crime. Don't forget, guys, if you do like what you've just heard, then past 10 tracks that I've just played, do help them get further up in the chart and visit www.roundsoundradio.co.uk. Listen to the music on there, and by doing so, will help them out. Right, guys, it's time for a little bit of the old live lounge action. Hill House, how are we, chaps?
Yeah, all right,
good.
Yeah, pretty happy to be here.
Yes, I'm happy to have you here, lads. For the listeners, what are your names? You're a duo act, aren't you?
Ladies first.
That's kind. Cheers, man. Thanks. I'm Paul.
And I'm Pete.
And you just hate David Cameron.
Yeah, we've got a bit of an issue. I mean, before we start, we don't want to be like going to go over the top. We didn't intentionally become a political band. We just really didn't like him.
It's just
you didn't base the band around it then, no?
No, it wasn't a conscious choice. It just kind of happened.
band based on friendship between two friends that just happened to incorporate how much we hated the politics of our time.
Yeah, so like many others, including me myself.
Yeah, it's one of them. Any protest music was always the way forward. Like there's not been I'm not saying we are a great protest band, but there's not, in times like these, there's always like a lot of protest music comes to the fore, and I think, you know, it's a good time for it to get a good few protest bands. Like a lot of the kids won't remember, like the younger bands won't remember, like say 15 years ago, where there was like kind of Billy Bragg and people like that coming along going, no, this is terrible.
Musicians usually could change politics, couldn't they, to a degree?
Yeah,
you
but
know
they
what I mean?
are quite often, like the revolutionaries, they do want to see the change. They are catalysts for change.
60s, 70s, 80s, 90s to a certain degree, and then stop.
You only live around the corner from me, don't you?
Yeah, not too far away at all.
Midland.
It's a bit of a short jump
Yeah.
to get here tonight.
It's further for me. I live in Egworth, but yeah.
There's people come all the way down here from Manchester. I always feel a bit sorry for them, like they're like paying a taxi home or whatever.
Just generally.
yeah. I'm not getting into that. He's trying to set me up here, isn't he? Yeah, so I haven't got a script for this one. Where can people go online to get your music, guys?
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube is probably the best one, because we like the last band we were in, we did a lot of kind of let's do recording, let's do gig to promote the recording, like a lot of, you know, it's the way a lot of bands go. And this time we kind of went, no, let's just take the pressure off. I think there's a couple of bands who've done it. I know the Midnight Oil did it at one point as well, where they went, no, let's just say we are playing here. You want to hear us, that's what we sound like. We're not particularly, I don't think we've kind of figured out how we're going to sound recorded yet.
So you like the idea of being more of a playing band?
Yeah, well,
recording
as
band?
you'll probably see like in a minute, a lot of the stuff that we did thrives on people responding,
Audience
like,
interaction,
yeah.
yeah.
And
Were you saying that before when you, sorry to interrupt you,
Yeah.
with the song you did about David Cameron?
Yeah, it's that kind of is one of the things that we kind of do better with an audience.
Yeah.
It sounds stupid if we do it ourselves.
You need people shouting out.
We're going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Do you ever get times like where you do the songs and nobody interacts? And so
Yeah,
like,
touch wood, not with that one.
I've forgotten. I forgot to sing my bit.
I can imagine
So
when
you picked up.
I can imagine when people are having a few beers though, they like to get involved with that one.
But that's
don't
it.
they?
That's
Yeah.
the type of thing where, and again, it comes back to the protest thing. People are going like, "Oh, I've got a beer. I'd like another beer, but no money."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Them guys are singing about me. I'm going to join in.
Yeah, and well,
So if you start off a song by saying, "Who here hates David Cameron?" you know,
you're off onto a good start.
Yeah.
So
starts well.
I think unfortunately like a few of our songs are with that. Like we got a song called Pope, so we hit that song pretty early on in the set, and we covered religion, and then we moved on to David Cameron as a cunt.
Religion,
which covered the politics. So by that stage, people are either really irate or they've left.
I love the honesty of the song title. David Cameron is a cunt.
Well, yeah.
There's no hidden meaning there, is there?
No.
It's
kind
you're
of the point.
You're not having to delve too deeply as to what the song's about.
Yeah.
It's right. So what are you going to play for us tonight then, lads?
We've got a few songs. This first song is called "Find My Way Home," and it's like I say, a lot of the songs we started off doing were kind of very old songs.
Yeah.
But then we locked ourselves away for a little bit, come up with a few new ones, and this is one of them. So hopefully I remember the words.
Do you want to say into Waka, by the way? We'll be listening in.
Yeah, Sunderland were lucky.
No, they were unlucky. Some of them were unlucky.
They were lucky. They could have been 8. I'm being nice because I slagged him off earlier.
Waka should have gone. If he was a proper fan, he'd have been there.
These have just been having a little murder on Facebook there, like murder or banter, one of the two.
Give him what 20 seconds. He won't get to.
Oh,
to
yeah.
the chorus. He'll have been piping up.
All right, lads.
We love him really.
Do you want to give us a go?
Let's give this one a go. See how it goes.
What's this one called?
It's called "Find My Way Home."
Find My Own. Sound. Crack on, lads.
People pass on away. Feels like everything changed. Now hearts were only meant for so much pain, and it's hard, then it's over, but it's alright, we're home, but it's alright, we're home, yes, it's alright, we're home.
Brilliant, lads, brilliant. That's the
Thank
first
you.
time I've ever heard this as well, because I haven't done any investigating yet, because you booked in, I think it was only last week, wasn't it, the week
Yeah, I
before?
think so,
It's
yeah.
very close.
About 10 days ago, yeah.
Yeah.
Saw an opportunity,
Yeah,
stole
and
it.
took it, yeah.
Best way.
Yeah. Made a bit of an error, didn't I? And cocked a whole month. I was just looking at the bookings and I said to the Madden crowd, I said, "You up for this Sunday?" They said, "No, mate, 23rd, the month after." I was like, "Shit, I've got nobody in here for a month."
One of those things, eh?
Yeah, and then I posted it and it was gone within
Bonus
like
for us.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
So I was happy with that. And thank you, lads, for getting involved.
No, our
Thanks
pleasure.
for having us.
Yeah.
Cracking.
It's always good to get involved in stuff like this, isn't it?
What would you say your influences are there, lads? I'm trying to make out.
Do you know what? It's a strange one because we started off like in doing like heavier stuff like not so long ago, and it was kind of a right turn into let's just do acoustic. My influences have always been like kind of REM-y type of area, and then a bit of grunge. So I tried to take a little bit of that and throw a bit of Scouse over the top of it, I suppose. I don't know. It's hard to say. Like
Yeah.
I know we've done like gigs that with people like who in what was known as anti-folk, and I quite like that as a terminology.
Anti-folk.
Anti-folk music.
Yeah.
I like slacker agit pop.
Okay.
That's my. No, it's that kind of like lo-fi-ish. Because normally we're a drums and acoustic guitar band, so it's not like your average everyday stuff.
It's just
so
the two of you, yeah. Just as
Yeah.
I said
Yeah,
before,
yeah,
it's drums
so-
and acoustic guitar, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much as you see. It's just with more things to hit.
So yeah, like a bit slackery, bit lo-fi, bit
Slack is just a euphemism for can't be arsed, isn't it?
yeah,
Really.
slapdash, right?
we might practice, we might not.
Yeah, that's how our life's based now.
Well, it's
Isn't
like not the next song. I'm going to play the song after. Like, well, you know, there's the lyrics. They were written. They were formally written about half an hour before we turned up.
Apologies to the listeners for the police car that just went flying past as well, by the way.
that was me.
I'm glad that didn't happen during the song.
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you know what? Where we practice that, if that doesn't happen at least once a practice, then we've.
That's our lucky sound. Yeah.
That's not my lucky sound. I'm only legging it down the road at that
the
point.
band we were in before this was